All right. Take two. All right. Welcome, everyone. We're here for the reserve semi-finals. Chris Beagley talking, and I think I'm going to be joined by Melanie Saunders shortly. We got Callum versus Kane and Daniel Greatz versus Ayden in the two semi-finals. Callum and Kane have just kicked off. A couple of our up-and-coming juniors in Callum and Ayden. Should be some good matches. Yeah. I do it. So just showing Melanie how to put on a headset. So Callum's taking the yellows here. If he drops this one in, he should be able to take the yellow. Oh no, he's decided to run it over. It's not a bad shot. There'll be some nerves early for these guys. Might be Callum's first title. First senior title.
Good to go.
All right, Mel's set up now, and we're right. A few light problems on Ayden's table, apparently.
Oh, just a bit of quick maintenance.
So Kane's just decided to run that one down. That's a good shot. He's making Callum sort of do the work. Always a good strategy. So they're changing the lights there, it looks like. Me and Tim managed to survive on the table, but it's not good enough for the reserves. That's a great hit by Callum, actually. So Kane will obviously take the red up to the top left where he's got the other red over the pocket. But he's going to have to work out what he's going to do with that bottom right pocket. In the background, I think we've got the the Masters teams playing their last match. So today we've got a couple of matches going, and then the singles finals, and then we have our singles grand final tonight, and we have the teams finals all tomorrow.
Come on, Alex!
It's unlucky for Kane, but he was in a lot of trouble anyway with those two reds going to the covered pocket anyway.
I hope they've got a timer.
Not a great shot by Callum, but he's got the second visit. This shouldn't be any trouble for him here. You can pot a good ball.
He's been playing some good pool this week, Callum. Oh.
Didn't like that decision at all. I thought he had to take the middle ball there and then work his way down. He's got a very tough shot now. Well, not a tough shot, but it'll be tough for him to get position on that last ball.
Even if he had played that yellow down here across onto the other one, if he had a shot.
That's what was always going to happen, and now he's
in a hard
in a world
now.
of trouble. They're very easy potting tables, these ones. Big pockets, but very dead rails. A lot of people have found it really hard to move the white ball around because the rails are so dead. It seems to just hit them and die. But big pockets.
Nice to run balls down the cushions. Nice long pots. Oh, that
Very defensive shot by Kane. And
was an interesting shot. I would have just run it down the top pocket.
Yeah,
He would have left Callum nothing on the yellow.
he's really left Callum the only chance he could possibly have, really. He's left him the double to beat him, or the triple.
And he has. Oh, no. Very
So there'll
close.
be a snooker coming up here.
Now Kane's left all those balls there, hard to get onto. Needs to try and snooker and open those up at the same time.
That's a great shot. Not
Yeah,
just playing the
shot.
snooker, he's developed the balls, which is really good. Even if Callum gets out of this, Kane should have a good chance to go game.
It's a nice shot, so Kane's got 2 visits now.
What? No. Ah. I'm guessing Kane's playing a defensive shot here. I'm not loving his really defensive game at the moment. He seems to be giving Callum a chance to win this when he was really the one in control. Okay.
You could have really just tidied a couple of those balls up and left him something.
And this is a very easy shot on these tables. If Callum just runs this through nice and smooth. No, he's missed it.
No, we don't. Cole, you're being up.
Yeah, so if you've just joined us, we did have the men's semi-finals this morning, just before. I snuck by in a good match versus Tim. He was playing really well, and Scotty came back to beat Ray Harris. So it'll be Chris Beagley and Scotty in the final tonight. I think it's 7 p.m. That's a better shot by,
nice shot by Kane. Nice pot.
Kane, much more attacking. So you can run this one down. Like I said, huge pockets here. You just play this nice and smooth, and this shouldn't be a problem. Drop this in the end, drop it in the middle. Should be 1-0 to Kane. Oh, he's missed it as well. So a few nerves early. I think these boys would be knocking in those shots normally.
Certainly not the sort of shots they've been missing the rest of the week.
And it looks like Ayden and Daniel Greatz is about to start as well. They've fixed the light problem. That's a great shot by Callum, much better. I think if he confidently knocks this in, it'll be a big chance to get this match. Mel's laughing at me. She thinks it's a bit early, but first frames are important, and Kane's given that one away, in my opinion. So I think that'll be a big moment. When you feel like you should have one on the board, and all of a sudden you're one down, it does hurt. There's Emily Saunders doing some umpiring. So here we go with Ayden now. I really like his chances in this match. He played a really good quarter-final last night, looked really confident, knocked in a lot of good shots, so certainly starting favourite here. And a good break to start it off. I think he'll certainly be taking the reds here. Oh, sorry, I thought a red dropped in. Oh, okay. So that's a big miss there now.
Yeah, bad miss. He's left the table right open for Ayden.
The reds look fantastic. And yellows aren't too bad either.
Yeah,
but I'd say Ayden will be taking the reds here. He'll run this one in and then hopefully deal with those two up in the top left and then work his way back down. Could even play a snooker here if he is flying. No, he's deciding to have a go.
Sure, his plan was there with the other ball. I would have just run that onto the one in the pocket.
Ayden's been very focused this week. He really wants to win this singles title, and I think he's got a really good shot at it. From day one, he was refusing to look at the draw because he just wanted to play whoever was in front of him and not worry about anything else, which was good to see. I was trying to convince him to have a look, but he wouldn't listen to me.
Dan's actually ended up in a good position here. That shot from Ayden, unfortunately, was red sitting on the yellow.
Come on, Kenny. Come on, Elliot.
The plan you would think would be to play the yellow on the back rail. Can I explain that? The yellow near the left pocket, but not the one on the back rail. He'll play that off the yellow near the pocket to develop that yellow. After he gets rid of one of these.
I'm not sure if that's the way he'll be thinking though.
Should open it up, or he's missed the pot anyway. So Ayden needs to get something over a pocket here, and I'd say he'd be playing
just play that red on the right.
The red on the right, yeah, cover the pocket. So coming up after this, I think we have the ladies we got the Masters singles. They'll probably start in the background at some point.
Yeah, I think
hopefully
they're scheduled
soon.
to start in a few minutes at 1:30.
Yeah, and then the ladies singles will follow these matches.
Oh, it's already past 1:30, so yeah, they should get going.
Yeah, well, there's a free table back there now, so. Oh.
Sorry, Dan's on Melbourne time. It's only 1:15.
So they'll be starting soon in the background, and the ladies singles will start on these tables once they're finished.
Yep.
I think the ladies singles are Mel versus Sharon and Christina versus
Judy Bradshaw.
Judy. So Ayden will just play this red out here, just get it near the pocket. Doesn't need to cover anything, just get it over there. That's a good hit. He's well in control now. He's got the right hand pocket covered and the red there to open up the left hand pocket as well. So.
I think Kane may have just fouled on the other match.
Ayden did.
No, Kane.
Oh.
Kane found to give Callum 2 visits.
Yeah, right, we got screens.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Kenny.
That's a great hit from Callum.
Nice snooker.
Just played a snooker there. I'm sure he's wishing he hadn't put that red near the rail, but it's still a good snooker. Kane's just quickly given him 2, saying you can't pot out from here.
Yeah, considering he's got that red now close to the rail.
And I'm not sure there's a lot of thought in that from Callum. He really should have tried to come off the side more to leave this a better shot or get position on that rail ball.
Hasn't left himself any nice pot there,
No.
so if he misses here, Kane's fairly open to take the game.
So he's going to, I don't like this, he's running this down. He's 50-50 to pot it at best, and he's leaving it wide open if he misses. And there you go. Should be very easy for Kane. They couldn't be more open or nicely positioned than that.
Kane's been playing some great ball this week too. I think he's ended up near the top of the stats in the reserve teams. Played nice and steady, no rash shots.
So our titles up here are very similar to the Nationals. We have the team event where you play against everyone. Well, you play against most people in the teams, and then we have our singles event as well. So. We were saying Masters will start in the background, then ladies will start over here.
Ladies after these.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Yep. So John just confirmed with what we were saying, that the masters will start in the background and then the ladies will start when this is finished. So you will get to see the ladies singles. And that's a good hit from
shot there
Kane.
by Kane.
So it looked easy and he's done it nicely. And a good finish from Kane.
Yeah, that takes it to 1-0 in the Callum versus Kane match.
So a couple of chances wasted for both players there.
Just to confirm that the ladies semi-final will be on the screen tape after the reserves semi-final. So they'll be a little bit later than scheduled.
Jacket. So what have we got here on the left? That's
Kane got that last frame.
Ayden on the yellows. Oh, that's unfortunate that it just dropped in. Oh no, that's Dan.
So yeah, Dan's on the yellow, isn't he? No.
So what they're supposed to be on. Is that what they're on? It's the other way around. Yeah. Yeah, so Dan's actually on the yellows. Ayden on the reds.
So Ayden's in a really good position here. He'll probably want to take that red up the top and clear all his balls out the top, and then he'll play those two reds together just to cover the bottom left-hand pocket. Well in control here. Scotty's just dropping by after getting through in his semi-final in a good win. He'll be in a bit of trouble tonight, but a good win. Good win today.
It's a very big comeback, actually. I think Ray was up at one stage 4-2. Something, yeah, and Scotty's come back to win the match 5-4.
Don't do that. Let's start going back down. Dip. That's a great shot by Ayden. So he's well in control of this frame now. Dan's going to have to come up with something here to get back in.
Both those pockets tied up.
The only thing in Dan's favour here is he does have the black a bit tied up.
Yeah.
But Ayden could even give up 2 shots to break that black free, knowing that he's got the pockets controlled. So we'll see what he does. I'm sure he'll play the cannon here. Always good to get that first frame.
20 seconds, Ayden.
I like getting the second and the third as well.
Fourth and the fifth
Oh.
are pretty good too.
So even that, it's not
unlucky,
the
Ayden.
rule. It's a foul snooker though. So we'll.
Yeah,
I'm still not sure
it is,
what
but he's still in a. Ayden's still
Dan's
in a
going
good
to do.
position here.
Dan can actually grab ball in hand, and he'll probably still be foul snookered. It looks like.
Yeah.
I'd say that's certainly what he should do. Grab ball in
I'm not sure if
hand.
it would be on that right.
Very close. I'd say the black's going to just be in the way. Yeah, I think it's still going to just be in the way. Mel's pointing for anyone that's wondering.
Sort of if you got ball in hand and put the white on the right hand side of the table there.
It would be
close.
It'll be close, and I think it's probably
Foul
worth.
snooker.
Well, it's certainly worth looking at. But he needs to be able to pot one of Ayden's balls, so he's taken
Yeah.
ball in hand. Not sure why he picked it up. Maybe we don't have an umpire on that table, but
No,
and then if he's foul snookered again, he'll obviously take the red over the bottom right and pot that one. So Ayden's actually given him a chance here. If he runs the yellow down, pots the red over the right, and then doubles the yellow that's trapped by the reds out, there's actually a big chance in this.
Jesse in here doing an adjudication.
So it's a really big call. I think they'll probably get an adjudicator
I
out
think
here
they should.
to get a
We
look.
should be looking for
So
John Hilton. to
Sharon's
go and
out there at the moment
check
as
this,
the
I think.
timer. I'm actually one of the Scotty. So I'm actually one of the adjudicators. Yeah,
Let's get everybody out there to have a look.
I think they must have said no because they're explaining to Dan why it's not.
Yep.
I think it's worth. If I was Dan, I'd certainly be asking for an adjudicator.
Oh,
It's
there we
worth-
go. We've got John
worth
Hilton
a
out
look.
there to have a look.
John Hilton's our umpires, something or other up here. So he's
I
the.
think he's rules and umpires
He's the guy to
coordinator or
ask.
something along those lines.
Oh, don't look at the right, John. So if it is a foul snooker, I think Dan's a huge chance here. He'll take the red over the bottom right, pot that, and then try and double that yellow out that's trapped by the reds. And if he can get that out clean, so he's got it. Big chance for Dan. If he was
Just got to
gone.
make sure he plays it right and doesn't rattle that red in the pocket.
But like I said, they're big pockets here.
Yeah, you would think he would get it.
I'd certainly be putting it on the right-hand side to do it. So yeah, the right-hand side. He must be playing the red straight, I think.
Maybe.
Which is not a bad idea. He can't miss it if he does that. That's way too hard.
Yeah.
Probably 10 times as hard as he needed. He needed to basically stop it where it was to double that yellow out. Now he's back in a bad spot now.
Ideally, it was a good shot actually to go straight for the red, but yeah, like you said,
Just
way
had
too
to
hard.
volley it down there. So now,
Oh,
the double's still probably the shot, because even if it doesn't, it's obviously not going to go, but
the black's still.
the black's tied
safe.
up, and you're saying to Ayden, you're going to have to double the black to beat me. And like I've said, the rails are really dead here. Oh, I don't know. Oh, all right.
Has he deliberately played to pot that red? It's an interesting shot.
The rails are really dead, and it's made doubling nearly impossible. So leaving your opponent a double to beat you is not a bad idea.
Those tables down there haven't been so bad with the cushions.
I can't double any. That was a foul there. Ayden hit that twice. That hit his cue on the way back.
I think he's actually called that as
Yeah.
a foul, yeah. Good call.
I wouldn't be surprised if this rattles. No, he's got the snooker. So I think he's
Is it?
snookered himself
Can he-
here.
It might not be a snooker, but he might not be able to get the ball enough to cut it.
Yeah, I think it's a snooker. So he's coming off the rail here. I didn't see if he asked for the total, but he's coming off the rail to hit it. And what he's really got to do here is get that second yellow. He's got to hit this, not the closest yellow to the pocket. That's what he had to do. That's a great shot. So it's out in the open now. Obviously take the yellow over the bottom
Knock
right.
that in, play the other one in the middle pocket or the top
Yeah,
pocket.
if you can hold it, you play it in the middle. If not, you're coming around off two cushions to play. Oh, he's got it in the middle. Okay. Oh, is that what you were saying?
Oh, no, I didn't think he could get that one in the middle.
Yeah,
No,
I'd be
that's
taking this one second, but that's fine.
It's okay either way.
Now,
Just got to get back on that
with
black
these
though.
with these rails, I know Mel just said that they're fine. I found them really hard, and I find this a difficult shot to play on these tables. It'll hit that cushion, and it'll die. He'll struggle to get this white back for that black, I reckon. It'll really die, particularly if he's playing it with top left.
I mean, otherwise,
Oh, he's made me look silly. He's
almost
flown
went off
around,
in the
but
middle.
so he's got a really tough black here to get frame one.
It's been a long frame there. We haven't been watching the right-hand match. It's 2-1 to Kane over there already.
So yeah, I was daydreaming about. Oh, that was
that's a
nowhere
good
near.
miss.
So here we go. Ayden's
I'd-
given the frame to him, and now he's given it straight back. We'll see if Ayden can grab this one.
I don't think Ayden will miss this.
So that's just one of the ladies' matches you can probably hear in the background. Ladies' matches finished. Not sure, what
really
in the
the
world did Ayden
ideal.
just do there?
He played into the other end and pushed it
Oh,
up
okay.
up the table. I mean, he can pot these.
Yeah,
With these pockets, they are nice to
he's a
pot
good
these.
potter. He's just got to hit this nice and smooth. Stay down on his shot. I'll back him to get this. Oh, it looked good.
Just rattled it.
Looked good off the bat.
Certainly did.
So Dan's got a chance here now. And good pot from Daniel Greatz there. So
1-0 to Daniel.
good win for him. So we'll have a look at the Kane game now.
Ayden won't be feeling very happy with that game, particularly because he had his chances.
No, but he'll be
But
fine.
he's very, yeah. He's very focused still. I don't think he'll let it get to him.
I'm sure Shane's watching at home. Watching Ayden go. So Kane's up 2-1 here, and he looks in control of this frame as well. He's rolled that red down and grabbed a big pocket, and he's just letting Callum pop balls at the moment. So here's a chance to maybe open up that pack a little bit. I'm not sure if he can cut that red to the bottom left.
Callum seems to be a little bit off with his potting in this match.
Yeah.
Some of those long shots that he's gone for.
So I'd be just be trying to open this pack up now. That's okay, yep. So again, he's just tying up a pocket and letting Callum.
Callum really
Pots
needs
and
to
balls.
try and take advantage of that
Yep.
pocket with all those balls down there. All the red balls.
Looks to me that Callum's just potting balls at the moment. He's got to come up with some sort of plan of, he's got the yellow tied up down the bottom right. He's got to have a plan of how he's going to develop that or how he's going to get that bottom right pocket.
Yeah.
So you'll probably try and cover here, but if this covers, Kane's a really good chance of going out. So he's potted it.
See, I would have probably taken that one across in the middle and used that
Yeah,
to get a bit of position somewhere to...
Didn't like that shot because cover, if he covers that, Kane's just going to play the red near the black onto the red over the pocket, and it's game over. And if he pots it like he did, he's really got nothing. So I think Kane's shot here will be off the rail. He'll be heading to the pocket where the 3 reds are. I think off the rail, get the red that's near the yellow and just push it down to his other ball. Callum's got the dead yellow up the top now, and he's got 3 hard yellows. That's what I'd be doing, but Kane's going a different way. He's going to play a cannon. I really think developing that red that's tied up, game over once you've got that out.
Yep.
No, it's okay,
That's a good leave.
but those reds all went anyway. There was no need to develop those reds. They had pockets to go to. I think he's still got that red near the yellow that's going to be his difficult ball, and he hasn't helped develop that at all.
He's still certainly in control of the game.
I just think once you got that main pocket covered, you might as well be getting your balls out in the open, and then when they miss or make a mistake, you're out. Kane's got to do, and he might be playing that shot now, I think. Off the rail, kick the red out. Yep, game over.
That's a good shot.
All his balls are
that's
out
fine.
now. If Callum can pot out from there, good luck to you.
Ayden, John's hit it umpire now.
So we might have a look at what Ayden's doing on the other table. I didn't see the start of this one.
Yeah, we're doing that.
So again,
Another big shot.
not sure Callum's got a plan. Kane might even play the cannon here. He knows he's got shots to spare. I think he will, yeah. Wouldn't be my choice, but I'm not surprised. If it somehow drops, it's game over. It looks like the black will go to the bottom left. If not, it'll certainly go to the top right. Oh, I didn't realise he could get straight to that. So he'll take the red over the bag now and try and screw it back a bit for either the red into the middle or play the
Take
red
that
into
red
the
up.
same pocket.
Yeah, or even up the top pocket between those 2 yellows.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, this is very defensive call, and I don't think it's necessary. Callum's got dead balls all over the place. There's no need. And this is not bad from Callum. He's saying you're too afraid to pot out last shot. You're not going to pot out now.
Yeah.
I think Kane's got to be more attacking when he's got the chance. So it looks like in the background, that looks like Mark's body. So I'd say that's Mark and Clem in the Masters semi-final. Oh, sorry, you don't know which one I'm looking at. The game above Ayden's game would be Mark and Clem in the semi-final of the Masters. And on that table behind Kane will be
I think
Damien
that is,
Ha and,
against Guy Hodgson.
Guy. Yeah. So they're the 2 semi-finals. Damien Ha hasn't played. Some people might remember him from a long time ago. He's actually runner-up in the Australian singles one year. I think in maybe 98 or 99 or something like that. Won our territory titles and then went on to become runner-up at the Australian singles. So awesome effort. And I haven't seen him in 20 years. He hasn't aged a day, but he's back playing now, and he's been playing some really good pool. He knocked out the reigning champ, Carl Borsey, in the very early on, and he's been playing really well. So he's my favourite to win it. But Mark and Clem and Guy are certainly capable of doing it as well. Whoops. Smashing my phone.
So Kane's just potted some really good balls on the right-hand side here.
So has he still got the 2 shots? He must have wasted one early, did he?
Yeah. I'm not sure, actually. He did go
no.
for a long shot, so I think he's...
Oh, okay, so he's got a second one here.
Yep.
So I'd say
nice
the shot, he'll have to try and get that black to the top right, will he? So he'll just try and screw this back a little bit and down towards the rail. Or he might even try the bust out. He has. It's an awesome shot.
Great shot.
A lot of risk, but he must have been confident in his backspin ability. He's played it really
Having
nicely.
to cue over that yellow ball now, but I think he should do it.
Yep. Here we go. Looks like he's overcut it. No, it's in. Beautiful shot. So Kane 3-1, and that's a race to 4. So big lead. He's playing well. I think Callum's got to come up with a bit of a plan of what he's doing.
Really needs to just take his time a little bit more and, yeah, like you said, work out what he's doing. He's a great potter, but he needs to have that plan behind it.
So we'll see what... I keep getting distracted. What's Ayden doing?
I think Ayden's on the reds over here.
So he's in a bit of trouble then.
It is his visit now.
Yeah, so Ayden's at the table. He might try and play this cannon. It looks like he's going to, just to push the yellow over near his covered pocket. Oh, okay.
Even just to, I was going to suggest that you might just sort of double that out of there to make it potable.
I don't like it personally. Dan should just play his yellow closer to that yellow. Unless they're red, I don't know. I'd be playing this yellow, kicking his red over near my covered pocket now.
He hasn't left it. If he had played that a bit harder and got the white right out of there, he left it difficult for him to get on that yellow.
I think Ayden had a really good opportunity to play the red over, play the yellow over near the covered pocket and grab control. But he's been given a big chance here. So Ayden will obviously take the red that he's closest to up at the top of the table and try and come back down. I would suggest he'll be trying to get on the red near the bottom left first. So he'll probably come off here with a bit of right-hand side off the rail and try and get in behind that red that's on the left-hand side. Or he's gone straight back for it. That's not a bad shot. He's got.
Shot. That's a nice shot.
He's got 2 shots here, so he's just got to get it over to the bottom right. Black goes.
Just play that perfectly onto the other one. Leave it sitting in the pocket.
Black goes anywhere. So.
Oh.
It's not a bad shot.
That's okay. I almost thought he was going to hook himself behind the yellow then.
Yeah, he's got a nice cannon here. Just a confident pot, and it's over.
That's the way.
See, had to play that. Either had to play it perfect, or he had to play it a lot firmer to bring the white out. He's left it in the one spot where he's not going to be able to get it. He's just going to have to play this off and say, Dan, I hope you muck it up. And that's what he's done.
Nice.
So it's not a hard out, but we've seen that these players have been making a few mistakes. So he's saying, I think you're going to make a mistake here. Or at least I hope you're going to make a mistake.
I think it's hoping.
Put the pressure on. That's all right. I don't mind that. And Dan's taking a hard shot straight up.
I don't think Dan's sort of been up in a final like this before. So, I mean, he might be feeling a bit of pressure on himself too.
So it's a good shot from Dan to start it off. I think he should be getting rid of those top balls now. So take the. He's either got to take the middle shot, or he's going to take the top right and then play the cannon. And he's going to take the top right, and then he'll play the cannon in the middle, and then come down for the cannon in the bottom left. Right, good shot there.
Go, Callum. Go, mate.
Just got to make sure he doesn't play one of these shots where he leaves that ball. If he plays one onto the other, don't leave that one
too far down
on the cushion. I've seen that happen a
Oh,
couple
that's a
of times.
bad miss there. So Ayden's got his chance, so he was hoping for it and he's got it.
But he's really got to make sure he gets this, because I'm sure that Dan won't.
Yeah, and these are trickier than they look. I've seen a lot of people muck these up when they're right in the pocket, where they just don't come out enough. Oh, Ayden.
He's missed the pot.
Ayden's obviously seen some people muck that shot up as well. So a tough cut here for Dan, but he doesn't. The white's going to go safe, so he can play it confidently. Good pot. He'll take.
A nice shot.
He'll take the middle ball here. He doesn't need position. The cannon's almost unmissable, so he can just run this in nicely. Play the cannon. The white's going to come up. Hard to see it going.
Oh,
badly.
Callum just had a shot at the black on the right-hand side and just left it sitting right in the pocket.
So he's left it as bad as he could, but like I said, it's an easy cut over. The white's got to bounce up. You can't have this end badly unless he misses it.
I think he's going for the one in the pocket. Oh no.
So
It's
good
the angle
shot.
that I'm looking
Good
at
shot
it,
from
like
Dan.
he was
So
lining up the other ball.
this is where you really got to decide what pocket you're working on this black for. You see lots of people play these shots because the black can go anywhere and they end up sitting right on the black, or they put it on the rail. You got to work out where you're putting this black. I'd say you'd be putting it in the middle on the right. Don't want to leave this right on the rail. And he's kind of done that. So this is actually a difficult shot. And you miss these and you feel like an idiot because they look very easy, but right on the rail like that, it is certainly missable. And he has missed it. So big chance from for Ayden here. And he's certainly capable of making these. He'll screw this straight back for the black and take the black in the top right. Some people might play this through. I'm sure Ayden's going to screw this back. Yeah. Oh no, maybe I've called it wrong. Oh, he ran through and I said he'd screw it back. So he's left himself ugly here. He's capable, but he couldn't have left it much worse.
Certainly not a nice shot. And he's on that angle that if he misses it too, the white comes out. So he doesn't want to leave that black
I
sitting
backed
right
him
in the
last time,
pocket.
I'll back him again. He's going to knock this in. That was in, wasn't it?
Certainly will. Oh, it might be in this pocket.
Oh, that's stiff. Oh, that's not stiff at all.
He's got very lucky there.
Very lucky. I thought he hit that sweet.
Yeah,
It
just a
looked
touch
nice
too
and
hard.
then just rattled on him.
Yeah.
And they haven't been rattling. They've been dropping in easy as anything, but probably, yeah, a tad hard, as Mel said. But if it hit it any softer, it might have pulled up. So very lucky, 1-all.
Now I think Callum just won a frame over on that right-hand side.
Yep, it's on there, 3-1.
Oh, that is. Was he 3-0 before?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I thought he already had a frame before.
I can't remember. So it's either 3-1 or 3-2. 3-2? So 3-2
Kane
to
went to
Kane.
go for a snooker on that right-hand side and unfortunately didn't touch a cushion, leaving a foul snooker and Callum
Who's at the
got
table
ball
at the
in
moment?
hand.
Kane. So that's a fantastic shot from Kane. That's put him in the driver's seat. And Callum's really going to have to work. Now, if Callum just comes up here and starts potting balls again, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He needs to... Looks like he might be able to develop that yellow that's covered by the red near the pocket. He might put another one over there. It looks like he's doing that. Way too hard, but I like the idea of getting balls around there.
Yeah.
He's got to do something with that
Wasn't too
pocket
bad
to
a
get
shot.
back in the game. So we'll see what Kane's doing. It's a good pot. I'm not sure what his plan will be. He might try and get rid of these reds up the top, work his way back down, and then play the red down the bottom of the table, try and put that with the other red over the pocket.
Either that or just get it out of there
He's snookered himself.
Somewhere else and just leave that one.
So
red
the
there.
shot here will probably be what Mel just said. Now, if he can hit that red that's not near the pocket but's trapped by the yellows, he might just try and hit that out now. He's really got nothing else. If he can get that out and away, he's playing up the top. I should stop calling their shots. So he's fouled there. He's come off the red and potted the white. So
Still
it's a chance.
in a good position, though.
Callum should be playing the yellow that he's about to play. He should be playing that to the top left and break the red out. Tough shot, but you knock that in, you've won. Again, I just feel like he's potting balls. I don't feel like he's got a plan. He's got 2 tied up yellows. Don't feel like he's got a plan of what he's going to do with those balls. You can't just say, I've got 2 shots, I'm going to magically work it out at the end. So a good double. Playing one of these yellows to the top right.
If he plays down here and maybe even try and get Kane's.
It's a good pot. He's a good potter. You can
jammed.
see he's a confident potter.
Like you said, that's all he's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
He's just
And
going to get
it's
rid
not
of
going
these
to
and then
last.
he's going to end up stuck.
So again, a good pot, but we'll see. He's actually got the perfect angle here where if he stuns it in, he can actually slide across to the left-hand side. It looks like he's running through with it. So I don't know. Again. And you can see right now it's, okay, now what am I going to do? I've gotten rid of my 5 easy balls.
I was going to suggest that maybe he could come off the side cushion and push those balls back, but then he's got the risk of potting the red or something like that.
I'm not sure what he's doing here. So he's played the black over. So yeah, I think that's a let-off. I think he should have, if he played the shot that I said to try and break that red out, even if he'd, I don't know, foul, it wouldn't be as bad as it is now. Now he's 100 to 1 to sort of get this, in my opinion.
And he's pushed that red across so Kane can,
yeah.
It looks like he might be able to get
So I
that
think Kane will
behind the
slap
yellows
this
as
one
well.
in. And he'll just try and set this one up. He doesn't want to pop this one, I don't think.
Well, he's got 2 shots.
No. Oh, he does, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he could even use that now to, I'd probably be...
I like getting rid of this one personally. You don't want to be coming up and down all the time. So we'll see what he does here. He might want to try and get another 2 shots if he just taps this and sets it up and
I'd be
sees
thinking he'd
what
just push his other red in there and have his 2 reds in front of
the
the
bottom
yellows.
red.
The one that's sitting out a bit closer to the black.
Yeah.
If he pushes that in and
I reckon he'll just tip this.
doesn't look like he's going to.
Yeah, he's playing.
Oh, wow.
So that's fine.
It's that's
But-
okay. Like he can still do the same
But
thing.
what are you trying to do here? You're
Well, if
pushing
he
the red
gets-
out in the open.
No, in onto the other red.
Yeah, so you're pushing it in there, and then you're giving Callum a chance to push his yellow in front of your red now.
He's almost...
It's fine, but I think it would have been a bigger favourite just getting Callum to foul again.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad shot from Callum. Oh, it'll probably be the end. Scotty's trying to get me drunk. He's that worried about our final. So Kane with 2 shots. Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. I would have played a nice smooth shot there.
Yeah, he didn't need to
make sure you're on
smack
the
it as
red.
hard as he did.
Even if you don't break the black out, you're going to have 2 shots on the black. We'll see what he does. He's let Callum back in, really. So he'll just try and promote this red again.
He does have a second visit now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he'll just try and bring this red out. No, I don't like this. I don't like putting the red back in there. You don't want the red tied up. Yeah.
Brought the white out so that Callum couldn't play the yellow back across the other.
So Callum's shot here shouldn't be to pot this. That's exactly what he should do. Great shot, Callum. now you're saying, Kane, you get your red out the way of the black for me. And even when Kane tips this, he's just going to play the yellow up the top of the table and make him do it again. I think Callum should be in control of this frame. You'd probably double this back down near your other yellow, I would, and leave the white up there. That's a terrible shot. Oh, that's probably not
It's
that
not
bad.
so
I take it
terrible.
back.
Once he puts this, he's just got to bring the black off the cushion and leave the white up the other
Yeah,
end of
true.
the table somewhere.
True. I take it back.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is it?
I mean, ideally it would have been not as nice as it could have been, but...
We got it all.
See, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just...
Just the 2 games down there. Oh. Yeah. So that's not a bad that's a great shot
That
from
was
Kane,
a nice
actually.
shot from Kane, yeah.
And that's why I didn't like getting involved with those balls. I think he was in the driver's seat where he had the yellow up the top of the table.
Yeah. I think that previous shot, what Kane needed, sorry, not Kane, what Callum needed to do is just come off the right-hand side of the black, bring the black back off the cushion, leave the white up.
I don't know
the
why
other
potting
end.
the yellows was a help, was my thing.
Oh,
Callum's just hoping there, and he's
I don't
gotten
know.
a little bit unlucky, but I mean, he didn't have any option. He left himself in that spot. It was a
Not
good
sure
play
what he
from
was going
Kane,
for.
but there wasn't. He had to come off the side of it, but he didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And Kane's through to the final in a moment.
I forgot he had 2 shots.
So well done from Kane. He'll get to rest up for the final tonight. Another
win there.
Litchfield player in the finals. So we've got 2 in the men's final. We've got at least 1 in the reserve final.
All
And we'll
finals
have
so
at
far.
least 1 in the ladies' final as well.
Yes.
There's Emily Saunders trying to get her head on TV as usual. Oh, even away. Maybe she could hear. So she had a really good week this week, playing her first time for Litchfield in the ladies' team. I think she ended up finishing 6th or 7th, which she's really happy with.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, she's so at the moment in 6th, but there's a couple of other matches just finished up that their results are not in yet. So.
Played some really good pool. Hasn't been playing for long. Loves the game. Can't get her off the table, so it's really good. We've got a few juniors coming through. There's one Shani that plays for Darwin as well. I think she had a pretty good week on the stats as well. So good to have a couple of young girls coming through.
Actually, I think there could possibly have been a record number of juniors at this title.
Yeah, well,
Jenny
we've had a
Creek
few.
had 2 juniors playing in their teams. I think
Which is
Litchfield has had, I think, has 1, 2, 3, 4 juniors.
Which is really good because the last few
Darwin
years
was a junior as well.
we've had a real sort of a dry spell. Well, I'm probably talking 10 years ago, but we had a real dry spell where we just didn't have juniors at all. But we're starting to pick up, which is really good, and some really keen ones. Obviously, we've got Ayden here. Do we still consider him a junior? He's getting a bit old now.
He's only
getting on.
15.
Yeah, he seems like he's been
still
around forever.
considered junior. He's 16 in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh, is he? Is he that young?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Daniel about to pot this black.
It's a good confident pot from Daniel. So 2-1 to Daniel. Kane just won. Yeah. Well, there was a problem with the lights in that match. Yeah, Scotty's just asking why they're so far behind. Kane's come
Well
over.
done, Kane.
Played a good match. So
There's a picture of the whole room
I was
there.
going to say there's a couple more of our juniors playing on a table on the top right in Cole and Jesse, who was in the Litchfield Open team this year. Played really well.
Shout out to Alice Springs April for providing a really good venue this year. Lots of space, as you can see.
Yeah, great big room. It's been freezing cold for all of us, but the venue's been awesome. And
Inside's nice and warm.
Dan Lynch is enjoying
Just
it.
don't go near the doors.
Yeah.
Get a bit of breeze. Top umpiring, Em.
I gave you a mention. Well, you shouldn't jump in front of the camera smiling and waving if you don't want to get a mention. So Dan with a good break, but dropped the white in the middle, and we'll see what Ayden's doing here. It doesn't, the out
Nice
doesn't
pot
look
there.
on.
I think if he just puts this one in the middle and comes back or follows through a bit and gets that yellow in under the reds on the
Yeah, I
right-hand
think
side.
to the bottom right. I think that's what he's got to do. That's the pocket.
Take control of the pocket.
Yeah, that's
and
the
then work
pocket
on
he
the
needs to
rest.
get. So we'll see. It looks like he's running through. I'd be doing it now. Or maybe he is.
No, he's got it. That's a nice shot.
So he doesn't want to pot this. He just needs to run it over. Even if you don't cover perfectly, you just want to get it in that general area.
It's so nice to pot on these tables. It can actually be quite difficult
Yeah,
to get them
that's
to sit
perfect.
in the pocket.
I love that.
Oh,
That's perfect.
That's a good shot.
He looks a bit disappointed, but that's perfect. You just need it in that general area. Dan's not going out here.
That's actually quite good that it's come over this side a tiny bit because he's actually
can still get it.
He's got a shot at it later on.
So now that he's done that, I really like just trying to open this after Dan plays this shot, which I'm guessing he'll just run it down. Oh, he's potting well. So we'll see what he does here.
Now? He's going to try and...
I think he'll take the red near the middle at the very back, near the black ball. I think he'll be cutting that over to the bottom left.
Yeah.
That'll be the shot I'd be playing. You pot the yellow, it's not the end of the world. You get it over the bag. And you're
Actually, it
looking
would
good.
be a bad idea to pot the yellow, get it out of the way.
Hard to pot and get the red to run through.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
well, he's not playing that. I'm not sure what he's playing here. So, not a bad outcome.
Come on, mate.
He hasn't left Ayden
Not a bad
much here.
leave because he's still got that.
I think Ayden's shot here will be play the only yellow he can hit basically and try and run the white ball towards those packer balls in the bottom right. So he wants to get the white in right behind those reds and sort of make Dan open the pack up for him. And it looks like that's what he's doing. He's played it nice. That's the shot that I
That is
said. He probably wanted a bit
lovely
further
shot.
in than that, but that's all right. So Dan will, if he can, he'll be cutting that red to the bottom left. Not sure how much of it he can get with that black ball there. That's a good shot
That's a
from
nice
Dan. I
shot.
like that. I like that. You're just creating a bit of confusion. You want to get some balls in the way while you can. So I think
The only
Ayden,
bad out of that he's pushed one of his balls onto the cushion there near the middle pocket, but
I think Ayden's
I
shot
think he's
here will
got time
be
to get that out later.
to play the yellow near the black and just run it over near that pocket as well, and that's what he's doing. You're happy with your balls in front. Perfect shot, love it. So we'll see what, I'm not sure what Dan's plan will be here. But Ayden's only really he's got one really bad yellow, which is the one near the left-hand side. I think he might have fouled there. So a chance for Ayden
Yes, he did.
to try and open this up.
What I would have been doing for Dan is, like, I think he was going to go for that red, get it off the top pocket if he got
I
it.
thought Ayden would do that, and he didn't need to grab it off just then. I think he should have played the yellow, it's so hard to explain, the yellow on the right-hand side that he could get and try and get that one out and then double that yellow out. But he's got plenty of time. Nothing's happening anytime soon. So I love it. Great shot, Ayden. So he's developed that yellow that was tied up by the reds, plus covered the pocket properly.
Nice little nudge into the pocket there.
And we'll see. Dan's thinking about just popping the yellow and giving him two, which isn't a bad option. But he's got to make sure he doesn't leave the yellow near the left-hand pocket. He doesn't want to leave him on that, or he'll be able to get out with two shots. So he needs to hide it behind the knuckle. That's
I think he's
foul
left him a
snooker.
foul snooker there, yep.
So that's a bit of a mistake. But I think he was trying not to leave the yellow to the bottom left. This is where the 20-20 really comes in. Ayden's got to decide what he wants to do, get foul snooker, get ball in hand, and play a shot in the 40 seconds. And I've seen a few people rush in these situations. I love the 20-20, but it does make the foul snooker a bit of a rush, particularly if you're asking for another foul snooker now once you've got ball in hand.
Yeah, got to really push those timeouts.
So he won't be happy with that shot. He'll probably play the yellow that is nearest to the top right now, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. You could, yeah, you
Not,
could play it
not the
either
shot
way.
you'd want, but I'm not sure he's on any other balls.
One of those top pockets to use. He's got a sec.
I
Yeah,
don't
then
think
he
he'd be able
wants
to cut it to the left. It's too close to the yellow. So a tricky shot, not what he would have wanted to be playing now, but like we've said a few times, big pockets. Oh, he's played that way too firm. So and he's opened everything up for Dan with that first shot.
Yep.
Now he's in a bit of trouble. I don't like
Don't
playing
know
this
if
shot.
he's totally got that bottom left pocket covered
No, he
anymore.
hasn't. He needs to try and develop that somehow if he can. Because once he misses this, it's very open. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a desperation shot, that one.
Was he trying to get that yellow to come back
No,
up
I
this
think
end?
he was just trying to flick
was
it
he
up the
just-
top right. I think he was sort of in the mind frame that I'm potting out, and once things went wrong, he
Still gotta
didn't
try
think
and-
about it. Yeah,
yeah.
he was still thinking I got to pot out. So he's given Dan a big chance here. Hasn't left much on, but I feel like Dan's in the driver's seat now.
Not ideal, but not a bad lead.
Another one of these long ones. I'm going to stop saying the pockets are big. It's the last time I'm going to mention it because they're not making them look big.
Until the next time you mention it.
No, that's it. I'm done. Okay, you'll run this down and hope that it drops in. Beautiful.
It's
Get
a
in
nice,
there.
nice shot.
So he's played that nicely.
Unlucky it didn't drop in.
I don't mind it.
But he's still in a good
hard
spot,
out
I
for
think.
Dan. He's got the
Yeah.
one dead ball on the left-hand rail.
He's also got that difficult one now that he's pushed onto this bottom rail
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
right. So good shot from Ayden, really. Once again, just saying if you're going to make a big out, go for it.
Hasn't really
I think
left
he'll-
himself anything.
I think he'll just
nice.
drop this one near the left-hand bottom pocket. He'll just run it inside the yellow and try and get that red on the back rail next. Oh no, he's going for a middle pocket. So he's missed that, and a huge chance here for Ayden. Ayden's got to put this one away. So he'll take the bottom left yellow and screw out, and then take those top ones, I think.
Yeah. Sit down for me.
No, he's going the other way.
You'll like it later though.
Would you have taken the bottom left one here, Melanie?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
that's
probably
why I
would
would have
actually.
taken the bottom left one. Just
Yeah, because then you've got both of those bottom pockets
Yeah.
open for the black.
now he's
You had
got
an
to
easy
take this.
cannon.
I'm not sure how easy this one is in the middle, but he might be tempted by the bottom left. No, he's going to stick with his original plan and take the yellow at the top. Doesn't need to do anything, just needs to drop it in. Oh, double. Ayden. Do not like that at all. If he wasn't confident with the cut in the middle, he had to take the bottom left yellow and come back.
Yeah.
Very hard
If
tables
he
to
didn't like
double
the
on.
cut in the middle, he could have just pushed it down this bottom right-hand pocket.
But he,
Like if he didn't, if he didn't
the out seemed
want anything
very
else.
on. And
That was
I think I've
he's
said
in
a
a-
million times, but really hard tables to double on. The cushions are very funny.
Oh, sorry.
So I think Dan will just
Interesting
try
shot
and run this red over the pocket now. He'll try and run this over and set it up there. He's played that too hard, but he's covered the pocket nicely.
It's a nice shot.
So I'm not sure if the double's on here or if the red's in the way, but
Have you had a tablet? Have one. Wait.
Ayden looks like he just wants to give him two and say have a go. And that's what he's doing. So he's saying if you can put out from there, good luck to you. And not a bad,
That's good thinking
not
shot
a bad
there.
option there.
It looks as though that red can go under the yellow in the
It
corner
certainly
pocket,
can.
but does he
But
hasn't been.
This
doing
shot that
anything
Dan's
with it,
playing
has he?
now, if he's playing the red near the yellow, and he is, it's a very attacking shot. I like it. He didn't play it well. He needs to play a lot harder than that.
Yeah.
He'll
Which
play,
didn't come out quite enough for
yeah,
him.
he'll play the red past the yellow definitely, and he'll try and screw it back, possibly for the red in the same pocket if he's not sure of the angle here. It's pretty
Nice
good
shot.
outcome, really.
If he can cut this one and screw back and
For the top, yeah,
take the
top
one in the
red.
middle pocket,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that'll be. I'm not sure. Hard to
then
tell
come
the
down
angle
this-
exactly. Not sure if he's got too much angle to get back up there. He'll have to be playing it with a lot of bottom right if he does have the angle. And it doesn't look like he's playing it like that. I think he's just going to drop this in. No, he's tried to
he had
force
the-
it,
Yeah.
and he's left
He
a
just punched
huge
that a bit,
chance
didn't he?
here.
Needed to play
Ayden
that
will just run
smoother.
this yellow down to the bottom right. He's got the black there to help it in. Doesn't need to do anything with the white ball. Just run it through nicely. Nice smooth shot. And it should be 2-all. Bridging over the red looks a bit awkward. He looks very awkward with this shot.
Looks very close to that red ball.
That's good enough. Not quite. So I'm not. Doesn't look like he's covered the black enough. So Dan will be taking this red in the middle. Then he'll be playing the red at the top, and then the red down the bottom left will be a difficult shot to win
A
it.
little bit, yeah, a little bit more difficult than it looks.
Oh, he had a bit more angle than I thought. So he's on it.
I was thinking he might have just missed that.
He's on it, but
Yeah. Getting back
not,
on that.
yeah,
other
not
ball's
sure
gonna
he's going to be able to get back on that other one. Maybe a lot of bottom left, but it seems like it might be a bit too much of a cut. Yeah, it was too much of a cut for that, so it looks...
He's got it in, but I don't know where he's going to go.
Oh, he
from
might
here.
just lolly this in the middle. This is potable in the middle. I don't mind this.
I don't know about that. It looks a little bit close to the cushion, doesn't it?
I'll go out there and do it.
Difficult one. I'd go up the top pocket actually on
I'd
these
just
tables.
lolly this in the middle. Wow.
Oh, he's gone for a big top.
We're watching the reserves here, folks. Your double balls. So we'll see another let off
I
for
would
Ayden.
have definitely gone and cut that up the top pocket.
Gotta get out there. So Ayden with a
just
big
gotta cut
chance.
this in the
He'll
middle here.
definitely be taking the yellow near the black because it's not covering the black anyway.
Oh,
He'll-
can he get that?
Yep. He'll run that
I
in.
didn't think he could quite get that.
We'll see if he can get... Oh, he's... Oh, Ayden.
Way too hard.
Not sure if he expected to go so thick. I think he just wanted a thin touch on that and then to come to the left-hand side of it. So I don't like what he's looking at. I think he's got to take this to the bottom left and just back himself to make a tough pot.
Yeah.
Top right,
For sure.
you're really hoping. I'd say if he takes it to the top right, he's going to hit the black. I'm sure there's a gap, but it's very tough.
Oh,
That's what I thought would happen. Yeah. So he's given Dan a chance here.
big shot though.
Yeah, hard shot.
Have to be a nice pot.
If you want to win your matches, these are the sort of shots
But
you got to
that's
be
it.
knocking in. But
Pressure shot, you get it in, you've won because you're on the black.
I might take a trip to the bathroom. We'll see if Emily Saunders wants to jump on for a little bit while I'm gone.
Oh,
Big
you got
shot,
it.
Dan. That's a
Very
huge
nice
shot.
shot.
Em, do you want to jump on for a little bit? I'm going to leave Mel by herself for a moment.
Oh, good luck, folks. I'm terrible on the commentating. And a nice pot by Dan. That takes him to 3-1. I'm going to have to go soon, I think. I don't know if I'll... Do you want to commentate? It's 3-1 to Daniel Greatz. So I think a little bit of an upset here. Don't get me wrong, Daniel's been playing some great pool, but I think Ayden probably was the favourite going into this match.
Yeah, definitely.
Race to 4. Ayden's got some hard work ahead of him if he's going to come back and win. He has the ability to do it though. Sorry. John just having a bit of trouble racking the balls there. Bit of a delay here. Not sure why he's having so much trouble with it. No, Daniel and Ayden are playing. Yeah, that was just a room shot, but it was... Yeah. Yep. So we've got the reserve singles semi-final. Daniel and Ayden race to 4.
Been a lot of dry breaks this week.
Yep. Emma's just about to go and order something. Can you order her something? Right. Daniel on the yellows. What's he going to do here? He's probably... Oh, nice shot there. Just left an awkward shot for Ayden on the reds. Left Daniel pretty open sort of table here. Looks like he's in a good position. Oh, thanks. My shout, is it?
Alright, I am back, and I've remembered to turn the mute off this time. I think one of the previous years I was on mute for a good hour while someone was talking to themselves.
20 seconds done.
We've got Dan on yellows here.
So good shot from Dan, just covering the pocket.
Nice leave.
So
Ayden's got some work cut out from here.
Yeah, Ayden might be tempted to run the red over, give him 2 shots, and say have a go at the out. It's not a difficult out, but they've both been making some mistakes when the pressure's been put on. So
yeah, if he's going to take that pocket now, it's really the time to do it.
20 seconds done.
I like the shot. I would have actually played the red, or I would have thought about playing
On
the
the
red that
yellow.
was near the yellow,
Yeah.
but that would have opened up that yellow. This way he's kind of left that yellow tied up a little
Just
bit at least. So
that he didn't
not a
drop
bad
that
idea.
yellow and leave the red in there, but
We should get some score updates on the games in the background as well.
yeah, we might try and do that actually. Who we've got as a runner.
So, like I've said, in the background there is Clem Chan and Mark Wood, and that's the semi-final of the Masters. They're both in the Open teams and the Masters team, playing in both. but just in the Masters singles. Obviously seen a lot of Mark this week because I'm in his team. He's been playing quite well, and Clem's been playing awesome from what I've seen. He's been up last for Darwin in every game, and I'm sure he will in the final as well, and winning some pressure games, as he always does. Looks like he's going to grab that frame in the background there.
Do us a favour, Cam. Just go find out what the scores are.
Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
One might have finished.
Yeah, it looks as though one of those Masters matches has finished. The Guy versus Damien match.
So I glanced away from Ayden's match at the moment, just before, but doesn't look like a lot's changed. So he got that red over near the bottom right pocket, which he needed to do, just to create a bit of trouble for Dan, because Dan was in control of this frame. So he's going to run this red down to the bottom left by the look of things and try and grab that pocket. That's a good shot. I like the way Ayden's playing. He's just not trying to do too much. So it's 2-all in the Clem and Mark game. So it'll be a tough battle. I'm guessing that must be best of 7 as well, or race to 4.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, please. Whoa. Yes, please. Adventurous shot there by Dan. So he's ended up down in here. Not sure what the plan will be, but he might be tempted to play the yellow that's nearest the red, sort of towards the middle of the table. He might be tempted to play that out now, play it to the top left. He won't want to disturb the one he's got in the bottom right. Looks like he's playing the double here, just to double that yellow out. And that's fine as well. He's just trying to get his balls out. Timmy Hyde's just stopping by. Come on, Timmy. Join the party.
Still be saying that Dan's more in control.
Oh,
but he's
I
got
think
his-
Ayden will take this one to the top left and then play the cannon. Oh, he's missed it. It's not terrible, but I think he would have been tempted to play the cannon of the reds on the right to pop the yellow
Still
and give
pot that
Dan 2
yellow,
shots,
yeah.
and
Yep.
would have been in the
Still
box seat
difficult
after
with
that.
yellow sitting on the red.
So Dan knows he's got to get a ball free here. So that's a good shot from Dan, because otherwise he was going to be in a bit of trouble. But I think, again, if Ayden takes the red at the top left and then plays
still
that
play
cannon,
down. As long as he doesn't knock Daniels
he
up the yellow.
hasn't looked at it. I think he's going to try and push his red in further, which is fine, but
He had that good opportunity
yeah,
that he should have taken.
potting the yellow would have really put him in the box seat for this frame. What time is your singles semis scheduled for? Oh, it's a bit all over the place at the moment as
Well,
well.
they're scheduled for 2:30, but I think it was waiting for these two
Waiting for both
reserve
to finish, are they?
to finish, yes. Not sure, they may look at getting one started.
And that would be yours, number 1 seed.
I think so.
So not a bad shot from Dan, but
But I don't know, if he potted his
I-
yellow there, he was really not in a good
I think,
position.
no, I don't think he was trying to pot it. I think he was trying to do what he did. Ayden's really got to be looking at potting that yellow. He's got that ball up the top. He can play the cannon,
Still do it
pot
now.
the yellow. It's still there. It's not going to be a foul snooker because Dan's got the yellow on the left-hand side, and he's definitely doing it now. Here we go. I really can't see how this can go badly. The only thing that can go wrong is if that yellow
If he
double kisses
somehow-
and sits there.
Yeah, or he accidentally foul snookers somehow.
It'd be tough to foul snooker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
No,
not
he's
doing it. And I don't like moving this red because this red's sort of in the way of that yellow, at least enough to create confusion. No, he's not doing it. He's refusing to do it. I think he's given Dan
It's just
far
not-
too much credit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Dan's got to do something here before Ayden does that. He's got to get rid of this yellow that's near the black so that it would be a foul snooker, or he's got to get that yellow out that's near the pocket.
20 seconds down.
And he hasn't potted it, so now, again, he's got that same option. Cannon, pot the yellow. And Dan's actually on the hill already. I wasn't even... Forget that it's only a race to 4. So this is... Ayden's got to do this. Playing a cannon here. So he's got the pot.
But what's he going to do?
I'd still take the red to the bottom left, screw it back, and play that cannon. He has to pot that ball. I'm not sure why he's worried about potting it.
20 seconds in.
And he needed to do it before when he still had all those reds around, that there was that bit of
Yeah, but it's
little
still...
bit of safety with that yellow.
It's still
Dan
fine
Adams
now,
already
so
on
long
there.
as he gets that white, doesn't leave him foul snookered. He'd really love to bring the white over near the bottom left pocket so that he doesn't leave him the yellow straight up. I got a feeling he's not doing it. Yeah, he's not. He's fine, but he's just wasting these opportunities. If Dan gets rid of that
Really
yellow at the
drawing-
top,
yeah,
he's
really drawing the game out.
he's not going to be able to do it anymore because it'll be a foul snooker.
Yeah. That's alright, I'll be off soon.
So Dan's missed again, and he's got the same opportunity he's had for about 10 shots now, if he wants to take it.
A little bit messier now that he's put that other red in
I'm just
there,
not
though.
sure why he's not doing it. And I wonder if Dan's thinking the same thing. Why is he not doing this? Oh.
I think he may have... Oh no.
Yeah.
For some reason I had in my head that he fouled them, but he didn't, did he?
No, he potted it. I mean, it was fine, but now he's got to go game.
Yeah, and he's really left himself a hard shot.
I thought he was in the box seat before he played that.
Certainly not going game if he's going this way.
No, so now he's trying to tie him up again. It's a good shot. Good containing shot after what he did. But I think Dan will be doubling this yellow back to that bottom left pocket. And that's what he's done. Oh,
kissed.
bit unlucky. So you would think Ayden would be running his red to the bottom right. If it drops, he'll play the red that he'll be nearest to the bottom left. If it sits there, that's fine.
I don't know if he'll have a good position to be able to do that. Oh,
That's a good shot.
Nice shot. Good thinking.
I think Dan was actually trying to pot that, but it hasn't ended up too bad. So he's playing the reds that are tied up. It'll develop one and break the other one free, which will be fine. Nice pace, beautiful. Beautiful shot. And he's left Dan only on the yellow that's nearest the red as well, so Dan will have to figure something out now.
What he could do is just do a little,
Right.
just play his yellow onto the red, pot the red,
Oh.
screw the white back just a little bit, sit on that red.
Oh, game over.
I don't know about that.
2 shots, just skim off the red. I mean,
And
he
take
hasn't
it
got a lot
away.
of option. So this certainly should be Kane. Yeah, Ayden will just screw this out a bit. Red to the bottom right, red to the bottom left, black in the middle. Oh, what's he doing?
20 seconds, Ayden.
Wow, it was a confident shot. I'm not sure. The red's not blocking the
He's
yellow
just
in the bottom
he's-
left anyway.
He's too scared to take that away though.
But it's not. It looks like it's helping, but really that yellow will go past it. It's not doing anything. But if he's confident with his middle shots, take it. But so now he's going to take that one and just screw it out a little bit. Don't underhit it. That's good enough.
Top shot.
Run through, then black in where the yellow is. And this will give him a bit of confidence to finish with a few good pots, so hopefully he knocks these in. Lovely, lovely shot.
Beautiful shot.
Now he'll punch this in, I think. He's rattled a couple of blacks, so he'll want to pot this confidently. Beautiful. All right, back in it. Game on. So it's 3-2, race to 4.
Just taking a quick taller break, I think.
Who broke the first one, do you know?
Yeah, Ayden.
Ayden broke the first one.
So it should be his break.
Oh, this is what's the score now?
No, it's his break now.
I think I might have a break. Oh, should I see this match out? I might take a break, folks. I'm sure we've got a big crowd listening, but I might take a break and come back when the ladies' singles are on. Go and cheer Ayden on a little bit. I think Melanie's going to leave you. So we'll leave you with just the games for a little bit.
Thanks for listening.
So yeah.
I'll just make sure. Just be careful of the table.
Come on, mate. Go, Litchfield. Come on, Ace. All right.
covered.
No, I think she did.
Go on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on.
Go, Ayden.
Come on, Ayden.
Go on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on, let's field. Come on.
Mate, come on.
That'll do, mate. Come on, Bob. Yeah,
Right, right here.
Right here.
Go on, Ayden.
Come on, Ayden. Come on. Come on, Ayden.
Oh, lovely shot, Ayden. Come on, mate. Top hit, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Mate. Go next field.
Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on, Ayden. Come on. Come on, Ayden. Come on, Ayden. Come on.
Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on.
Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations.
Oh, huge,
Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate. Come on. Challenge, Field.
Seconds.
Yeah, come on, Ayden. Come on. Go on. Right out, mate. Come on.
Playing good.
Good job, bro. Good us.
Come on, Ados. Come on, Litchfield. Can't hate it.
Aye.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Come on, Ayden. Come on. Go, mate. Come on, Litchfield. Come on, Ayden. That's the break, mate.
Nice
Yeah,
break.
big break, mate. Big break.
Come on, Ayden.
Come on, mate. Come on. Beautiful, mate. Come on. Can't Ayden.
Seconds.
Perfect, mate.
Come
Come
on,
on.
mate.
Come on, Ayden.
Come on, Ayden.
Seconds.
That's the shot, mate. Come on.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Ayden.
Ayden. Come on, mate.
Seconds.
Beautiful,
Oh,
Ayden.
come on, man,
Come
Ayden.
on, come on.
Come on, Ayden.
Come on, mate. Come on. Let's go, Litchfield.
Seconds.
Get Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on, come on. Come on, Ayden.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Come on. Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
20 seconds.
Come on. 2, mate. Come on, come on.
20 seconds.
Come on, Ayden. Come on.
Come on, Ayden. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
I like it, Greg. Come on, Ayden. Come on.
Come on, Ayden. Come on.
Come on, Ayden.
Come on, Ayden.
Come on, Ayden. Come on.
Come on. Come on, mate.
Twenty seconds.
20 seconds. What else were you going to do?
There you go.
Easy way.
Oh,
Right?
just wait for the pressure to build up a bit, Ayden. It'll be fine. He was down 3-1.
He was down 2-0 at one stage, wasn't he?
No, no, it was 1-1.
1-1.
That's huge, mate.
Don't even mind.
Take the easy way, eh?
Let's go.